And now, today's seniors living well with your host, Laurie Webb.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to today's seniors living well. We are doing our 6th series.
Yes.
And with me is Virginia Manor, my sidekick and partner in crime, and the heavy lifter for arranging all of this. So here we are again.
I know, I can't believe it's spring. Easter's this weekend. I hope everybody's feeling springy because, you know, the weather's beautiful and the flowers are blooming, and it's a time to, you know, think about aging. And it doesn't have to be a puzzle now, does it?
No, it doesn't. We say at the Senior Center, aging doesn't have to be a puzzle.
So,
and I think we're kind of focusing this series on answering some of the pieces of the puzzle, but there's some other serious issues that you and I talked about, we need to have talked about.
absolutely, and that's why it's wonderful. Our guests this series are all going to be about empowering people to stay home, to feel good about themselves, to get involved, and not to say what happened to the time, but to just get out there and make the most of everything.
I just found out yesterday that this year's national theme for Older Americans Month, which is next month,
Yes.
is stay safe, stay healthy.
Boy, that's
So-
going to work right into our theme,
Yeah,
isn't it?
absolutely.
There are a lot of things going on out there, but you know, I think our lineup, the guests, you know, we started that new segment last time with a healthy senior who was out encouraging other seniors, and I think our guests are going to be very interesting. And, you know, Bill, who we had on last series, who was 105, had his 106th birthday. So that was just recent, and he's doing well.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
I'm glad to hear that.
So I'm going to pop off so you can start off with
All right.
Barbara. And it's going to be fun, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Hey, Barbara, thanks for coming back.
Sure,
You've
glad
been
to
on
be
the
here.
show a couple times before.
A couple times, yep.
And you're with the Senior Medicare Patrol.
Senior Medicare Patrol, which is a very big part of empowering seniors to prevent Medicare fraud.
Right.
That's our primary theme, is preventing Medicare fraud and empowering seniors as to what they can do to prevent it.
Yeah,
So,
and I'm finding more and more people who are hearing about this are very interested in how they can do that. So why don't you
They
tell
are.
us what's going on here in Amador?
They are very interested, and what we're finding is that I've been going to a lot of different health fairs in the last month, and I'm talking to a lot of seniors, and they are all very much aware of what's going on with fraud,
Excellent.
and they are calling in fraud issues to our hotline.
Just what we want.
And they are not falling for them, which is a really big plus, because that's what we want, is we want them not to fall for it. We had a call, well, you know, when we did our seminar in April, and we had, or in September,
Right.
and we had these
You have
fraud,
these,
the scam
Scam things that
scam
have,
cards.
tips.
Well, somebody called our hotline and said, I got one of these at the Senior Center at a seminar not long ago, and someone called me from UPS and said, we have some money for you. And it wasn't an insignificant, it was like $90,000.
Whoa.
And they would be happy to deliver it, but in order to do that, they need some more information from you. That's always the kicker, is we need more information. We need to know your bank number. We need to know your Social Security number. We need to know your Medicare number. And that's what they wanted. And she said, oh, no, and she hung up on them. And fortunately, then she called our hotline just to report it, because we want to know what's going on and
Sure.
follow the trends. And she said, you know, we got this at the Senior Center. Well, I have to tell you, I'm very pleased that these are going statewide.
Yay.
Yes.
This
the
was
whole-
your creation,
It
right?
was. Mine and
You-
Aaron Mays from JB's. We
Yep.
created this, and it has gone statewide. They just ordered another 5,000 from Aaron. So I'm really pleased with that. I know he's happy with that.
Yeah.
And so
Empowering local
empowering
business.
local businesses, exactly. But she did call the hotline number. She also called the local sheriff's office, and they said, oh yeah, they were well aware of this, and it's going around the county, UPS or FedEx calling. People need to understand FedEx doesn't call you. Medicare doesn't call you.
Even when you wish they would.
Even
they call you.
exactly. Social Security doesn't call you, and these are how they hook these people in, is saying I'm from something legitimate, and they're not. The good news, I just want to give you some statistics from 2013. The number of cases that were filed in California was 137. This means cases that were apparent fraud, filed with the Justice Department. There were 345 individual charges.
Wow.
There were 234 guilty pleas secured, and there were jury trial convictions of 46.
So it's actually, things are actually being
Things
pursued.
are actually being
and-
pursued, and things are happening. Individuals charged and sentenced are facing increased time in prison, an average of 52 months, which is up from 5 months a couple of years ago. So things are happening. We have a lot of successes going on, and it gets a little frustrating out there when you think that all of this is still going on, but seniors are becoming empowered to prevent all of this, so we're very pleased with that.
They're taking this very seriously.
They are.
And not being afraid to
Exactly.
call in and report it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, not being afraid, and that's a key part of it, is don't be afraid to call and report it, and don't fall for it.
Right.
That's
Right.
the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6:20 yesterday morning, my phone rang.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was Eileen calling in sick. It was a person who said, "Hi, this is Jessica," and I have a very dear friend named Jessica. "I'm calling you about a medic alert." Oh, and I went, click. That's a big one right now.
That's a big one right now. Yes, they're offering you a medical alert system for free. All we need is your credit card number to pay for the installation or
The shipping.
shipping or some such
Yeah.
thing. And once
$3,000 worth of grocery coupons.
exactly, grocery we give you, and
Yeah.
that particularly hooks us in. Oh, $3,000 worth of groceries, that'll go a long ways.
Yeah.
But again, all they want is usually your bank routing number, or credit card number.
Yeah, and people are getting a little smarter about not being willing to give their Medicare number.
Right.
But, you ask for a bank routing number or
Mm-hmm.
something, and maybe, so I don't need your Social Security number, I just need your bank routing number.
And frequently they'll have the first 8 or 9 digits on your check, but that's the bank.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you and I, if we both have Bank of America, we
Yeah.
have the same digits on the
Right,
first 5 or
right.
6 digits, and then the ones after that.
Right.
Well, I have your bank number here. All you need to give me is the last 5 digits or something to that effect. So.
So what else is going on?
Well, we have, CMS has investigated and assessed an overpayment on over $574,000 in the last year.
Wow.
Yeah. And some of the cases that we've looked at, again, particularly in California, the robocalling saying
Yeah.
that you have been recommended for a particular medical device.
Right.
And dial 1 to continue, and people will do it, unfortunately. Sending authorizations to doctors is becoming a big one. Doctors, at the end of their day, they will go in to a pile of things to sign.
Sure.
Prescriptions, whatever, and people are faxing to doctors. Durable medical equipment companies are faxing to doctors, "Oh, Mrs. Jones has asked for this," and they just sign it without paying too much attention. We had a very alert LVN in one of the doctor's offices in I don't know where it was, but it was in California, who said, "This doesn't look right." And so she went to the doctor. She said, "This doesn't sound right. I don't think this particular patient asked for this." So they called our hotline and reported that, and it was a scam
It
they
was
were
a
getting.
scam.
Yeah.
Was
they
that
were-
the case of the patient who'd been bedbound for like 5 years, and then suddenly there was a request for an electric wheelchair?
No,
Oh.
no, this was something else. I think this was some
I
kind
heard
of a
about that
back
on the
brace or
radio
something,
thing.
yeah.
Oh, uh-huh.
This is some kind of a
Something
back
kind of
brace.
innocuous.
Yeah, frequently
Kind
they
of
are.
what they are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're frequently very mild sorts of things, but yeah. Oh, the one that's still going around is calling and claiming to be from Medicare, and about the new Medicare guidelines, et cetera, and we want to send you the Medicare card. So
A
that
new
one-
Medicare card, right?
New Medicare card.
Yeah.
So all you need to do is confirm your current Medicare number. Again, all they're doing is collecting numbers, sending them out, et cetera. So just it goes on.
So people, I think that our seniors are getting much more aware of when to hang up,
Yes.
But sometimes I think, like, I'm on Medicare now, and I get those EOBs, and I'm just like, oh, God, I'll look at it later.
Right.
But people really should look.
They should,
carefully.
and that's part of our three-part strategy to prevent fraud is to read your MSN, read the thing that comes from Medicare. Look at that. Make sure that everything that's on there is in fact something that you actually had done, that you saw that doctor, you received that lab work, you received that x-ray,
And if you
received
have
that.
a question about it,
Call us.
call you.
Call us.
Because what happened to me was I looked at this EOB, which was for $143 of a medical device, which I had no idea. I don't have medical devices.
Right.
Well, I do. They're my diabetic
Your diabetic
code.
test strips.
But the date on the service was 1/1/98, and I wasn't even on Medicare then.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
So I called, and she finally said, "Oh, yeah, I see what you're talking about. That's just a little data entry mistake." Well, excuse me, but that's a big
Just a
data-
little mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says, "See, it says the right date for the service there." But believe me, I'm going to start looking at those things a
Yeah.
little closer, because that could have been.
Could have been a huge
scam.
thing, yeah. It could have
so-
been, and I can't tell you how many people I talk to that say, oh, I just throw those in the garbage. That's Medicare, it's not a bill. No, it's not a bill, but it's what's charged against your Medicare number. And
Right.
if it's charged against your number and it's something that you didn't get and you need it 6 months from now, you may not get it.
That's right. And we
Yeah.
have heard situations where
Yeah.
that's happened with durable medical
Right.
equipment. So what number should they call if they have a...
They should call, to get directly to us, the 800 number, it's 800-434-0222.
Right.
That's the high cap
Right.
SMP office in Sonora,
And if
covers our
people
county.
want more of these, we don't have any more at the center.
I can get them for
Can you?
them,
Okay.
yes. They can
'Cause
call me,
We'll
and
be
I
happy to
can,
distribute some more.
yep,
So-
they can call me at that same number, 800-434-0222.
Great.
And I will get these, I'm going to send some over to Virginia for the Lifeline, so.
Excellent, excellent.
They'll be
That was-
sending those out.
This is, we're proud.
We are proud of that.
We did a statewide thing with this, so.
Exactly.
Barbara, thanks so much for coming in,
Sure,
and keep up the good work.
absolutely.
All right, folks, stay tuned. We're going to be visiting with two lovely ladies from our local home care agencies and talking about what to do when you need more care at home.